See here. So whatever visualization yesterday I created, okay, for that particular visualization I need to change the design. Okay, I need to change the design part of that particular visual. So you have to go to the format. Okay, format is the option to change the design part of the visual. That means what are the design changes? That means color changing, increase the font size, or change the title names. Okay, all these are there in the format. Let's discuss what are all the options are there. See here, this is the one, right? So select this visual and go to the format. See here, this is a format tab. Okay, this is a format tab. When you click on the format tab, see for this particular visual, first there are under the format there are two tabs are there. Visual tab and properties. In visual tab, under the size and style, see here there is a size and style is there, right? In this one, size and position. Okay, that means if you want to increase the size of the visual or decrease the size of the visual, or you want to change the position of that particular visual, here itself you can change it. See here, suppose if it is 427, I don't want like this. Okay. Okay. I want to change the height. I want to change the width and horizontal and vertical positions. I want to change it. So these are the things it is there. Okay. If you want to change the height, width and horizontal vertical positions means under the size and position, you have to change the plan. Understand clearly or not? Huh? Okay. Next, padding is not required. Okay. Background. If you want to set the background of this particular visual, see here. If you of this one, I think. Okay. So by default, background color is on. So if you it is background color, it is white color. It is okay. If you want to give the different color, see here. Suppose this is a background. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So okay. So if you want to set the background color here itself, you can see. And one more important point is in this visual, up to which part the visual is there? Is there any line for the border? There is no line. Okay. If you want to enable the line for the border, then you have to go to the visual border. Okay. You have to go to the see under the size and style there is a visual border is there. What is that? Visual border. You have to on this one. And for this visual border, okay, if you want to by default it is black color. If you want to give the different color, then you have to give the different colors here. Okay. Or 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 if you want to change anything, like suppose for example round corners are there. If round corners is changed to like this, see here at the end how it look like this. At the edges it is in round shape it will comes. Understand clearly or not? So that is visual border it is. Next one is shadow. Shadow means reflection, right? So see here, if you want to enable the shadow, the visual looks good. Okay, see here, and you enable this. See here, how will the shadow will be there. Understand clearly or not? Okay, so under this shadow, there are different options. You can set the colors also, you can set it. Okay, or else if you want to put the shadow outside of the visual or inside you want to put it, that you can change it here. Suppose for example inside, so here it is look like that. If it is inside it is look like that. If it is outside, okay. So if you see here the shadow is open on the right side, bottom right side. If you want to change it to different one, like top left, bottom left, okay, you want to enable the shadow for bottom left or bottom, any option, whichever option is required that you have to use. Understand clear? Okay. That is, see, this size and style option is common for all the visuals. Understand? Same. Most of the times you can use size and position, or sometimes you need to use shadow, sometimes you need to use visual border. These three options only we can use it in this one. Understand? Okay. Next one is title. See here. See, there is a title is available, right? Okay. So this title by default Power BI will give this title. By default, Power BI will give this title. So you have to give your own title. So that's the reason you have to go to the title. Under the title, see here, there is a text is there, right? In this text box, you have to give your own title. Okay. Suppose, see here, like this. If you want to give the font, okay, like which font you want, you can give this one. See here, like this, you can change the font of the title and you can give the text color. Suppose I want to put it as white color and the background color I can set like this. Can we give like this or not? Huh? And horizontal alignment, how you can give? Center. If I'm giving center, see here, the title it will comes to the center. Understand clearly? Not? Huh? See, title, this title is very important because when you are creating a visualization at the time point of time, by default, Power BI will give some title. Must and should you have to change the title for any visual. Okay, you need to come to the under title. Under this title, you have to change this one. Okay. Next one is y-axis. What is y-axis here? What is y-axis? Vertical. Okay. See here, in this y-axis, suppose for example, if you off this one, see here, the values it will come. Okay. But most of the time, we don't want to touch the values. If you want to change the color or if you want to increase the size, see here, if I'm increasing this one, is the sizes are increasing or not? See here, the names of the sizes are increasing. And if you want to change the color of this particular one, you can change it. Okay. And so there is a title is there. Title it is on by default. If you off this one, what is the title here? See, this is the title. This name is showing, right? This name is called as title here. If by default it is enabled. So if you disable this one, see here, that name is removed. Understand clearly? No? Hmm? Okay. So most of the times we don't want these titles for x-axis as well as y-axis. Okay. So that's it from here. And even in the same for x-axis also. Okay. See here, you can set the minimum value, maximum value also you can set it here. Okay. And here value says, okay. And you do, what is the title here? Sum of sales is the title. So I don't want the title here. Understand clearly not? Okay. This is title. Remember, don't forget because for other visuals also same options will be there. Understand? Okay, next one is legend. Legend means you will see these options here, right? These are the legend. Okay, if legend related changes you want to do, suppose it is that is there in the top left, it is there. If you change the positions right, uh, bo- bottom center, suppose I'm giving like this, no, center right. If I'm selecting center right, it will display here. Okay, so the position of the legend you can change it. Okay, by default it is in top left. Okay, you can change it to any position. And if you want to change the text, that means size or anything. Okay, suppose for example, okay, like this. Understand clearly or not? Okay, and change the title name. If the title, what is the title here? Product. This is the title. This is the name. The title. Okay. If you want to change the title with a different one, you can change it. Or else, if you don't want the title, then see. Understand? But most of the times, we can enable the title here. Understand clearly or not? So, this is how it will be there. Next one is small multiples are not required. If you are enabling the small multiple, then you have to use this option. Understand? Most of the time in real time, we didn't use the small multiples. Next one is grid lines. Suppose, see here, some background, some dotted lines will be there in this one. Okay. So either or vertical line, see here, for vertical line it is on, it is there. Suppose if you change the color, then you will see this one. See here, some dotted line, vertical lines are there or not? If you increase the width of those lines, then you will see. See, understand or not? But in real time, we don't want to touch the grid lines. Understand how it will be there previously? In that only you can show that one. Understand or not? Next one is zoom slider. What is zoom slider will do? That means if you enable this zoom slider, see here, zoom size means zoom in, zoom out. You see that one, right? Same here also for visual levels. See here. Understand or not? Zoom in and zoom out like that. Okay. Next one is bars. Okay. What is bars? It will, that means whatever bars it is showing. These bars are changing the colors of these bars. Understand? Okay. So if you want to change the colors of the bar, under the bars, if you expand this one and see here, by default for all it is, if you select suppose umbrella, okay, what is the color it is? Blue. So instead of that one, you can change any some other one. You can change the color. Like that, you have to select the values first here. Katira. Suppose if it is Katira, what is the color? This is the color. You can change the colors for each and every value. Understand or not? But if you don't want to change it, keep it all like this one. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So this is the one for parser. Very important because the default colors is given by Power BI. So clients are not accepting those colors. Okay. So they are giving some colors, with those colors only you can change it. Okay. Suppose for example, if it is this is the one. For any color, not only here. in anywhere, wherever you change the colors, click on this one. You will see some default colors here. Okay, if you want more colors, then click on more colors, and here itself you can change it. Actually, in the universe, there are a number of colors are there. For each and every color, hexadecimal code is there. What is that? Hexadecimal. This is an hexadecimal code. When you apply the hexadecimal code, exact color is applied to that particular one. Okay. So actually what will happen? Not only here, in anywhere, in other options also, if you change the colors also, like this only it will be there. Suppose for example, sometimes they are giving hexadecimal code, with that you can directly apply. If they didn't give the hexadecimal code, if they are not giving hexadecimal code, they are just showing an image. With that image, there are different online sites with there. You just need to upload the image, and in that image, whichever color code, hexadecimal code is required, you have to take that one and you can use that one. Understand clearly or not? Suppose for each and every color they are giving hexadecimal code. Sometimes they didn't give the hexadecimal code. So at least you need to take the image of that color. Okay. If you have the image of that color, then there are different sites are there to upload the image into the site, and after that, whichever color you are selected for that color, hexadecimal code automatically generated. That hexadecimal code you need to apply it here. Suppose, for example, how can I apply that one? Let's see. Suppose, go to the Google. There. See here? This is the one. Using image hexadecimal code for colors. I have an image. If they are providing the directly hexadecimal code, then that hexadecimal code we can apply this one. If they didn't provide hexadecimal code, at least you need to take the image of that particular visual, so image of the color, and you will have an option use image hexadecimal code for colors. Okay, click on this one. This one. See here, there is an image color picker is there, right? Click on this one. Okay, come down. When you come down, there is an option called use your image. You have to click on this one. First you have to go to this site, and click on, come down. You have an option use your image. Click on this one. If you scroll down or something. Here. There is an option browse or drag image is there, right? Click on this one. When you click on this one, it is asking in your local system where your image is there. You have to go to that particular place and select that particular image. See here, suppose. Like this. Suppose this is the image. See here, the image is uploaded. In this image, which color you want. Suppose for example I want this color. Select this one. Understand or not? Once you select, when you come down for that particular color, hexadecimal code is generated for this. You have to copy this hexadecimal code and apply in your Power BI file. Click on, see how you can apply. Go to this color and click on more colors, and here you just need to, before the hexadecimal code must and should hash symbol will be there. Understand clear or not? Okay, like this. See here, you when you are if the clients are giving a colors codes means, then you can use those color codes directly. Okay, if they are not providing any color codes at that point of time, you just need to take the image of that particular one, at least color image. Okay, or take the screenshot and save it in the image in your local system. After that, there are different sites are there. Okay, image color picker site is there. In that, you just need to upload this image into this one, and after that, whichever part you required, you need to highlight that one. Then automatically hexadecimal code is generated. That hexadecimal code, wherever you want, you can apply this. Understand clearly or not? Any doubts in this one? Like this. Not only here, wherever the color codes are applied, you just need to do like this. Under the more colors, you need to, when you are giving hexadecimal code, exact color is applied. Understand clearly or not? Okay, that's all. Next one is ribbons. See, if you on this one, see here, it look like this. Understand or not? Okay, if you expand this one, if you want to change anything for, okay, so most of the times we don't want to touch the ribbons. Okay, we didn't require this one, ribbons. Okay, next one is data labels. What is data? Very important option. What is data labels? Suppose if you want to see the values means, you need to mouse over to that particular one at that point of time. In the tooltip it is showing. Without mouse hovering, I want to see the values. Then what option? Data labels. You have to on this one. See, very important. Understand? Suppose if you, so data labels need to be enabled for which one? Okay, suppose for example for umbrella I want to enable it. See here, for umbrella. If you don't want this data label for umbrella, you have to off this one. See here, there is no value for umbrella. For umbrella it is not showing. Like this, for whichever value required, you have to take this one. Okay, and so positions is like, suppose inside and inside center, whatever values it is showing. Suppose for example, and see here, at the end it is showing. Understand clearly or not? If it is auto means based on the value, it will show that value. Okay, and see, even if you enable the title, what will happen? Value as well as title it will show. What is this product name and how much for this particular one, that also it will show. Understand clearly or not? Okay, so most of the times we don't want like a, okay, title. Okay, leave it over this one. Only you have to enable the value. Understand or not? Okay, next one is detail means there is no change in this one. Okay, background. If you want to enable the background for this one, see here, some backgrounds are for this particular value. Background it is there or not? Somewhere. some color it will be there. If you want to change the different color, then you can come here and change the color. Understand or not? Next one is total labels. What is total labels? See here. Here, these are the individual values it is, right? But I want to see overall this complete bar, what is the value it is there that I need to show here. So for that, you have to enable the total label. See here. Understand or not? Hmm? This is a. So if you want to change the colors of this one, if you want to increase the value or anything, size or anything, you can use this one. Okay. Next one is background plot area background is not required. Next one is reference line. In this reference line, what you undo? That means you have like a maximum line, average line, something is there, right? So if you want to enable it, you have to go to the reference line and click on add line. Here, suppose I'm giving the line. Here, understand or not? Okay, you can set the line. That means average line or minimum line or maximum line. You can set it here. You need to give the value. First, you have to select the type as constant line, and after that, you have to give the value. And if you want to change the color of that particular line, see here. Understand or not? See here. Vertical line is enabled or not? Like this. If you want a solid line, see here. Understand or not? Like this. Okay. So most of the times we don't want to use the reference line. If it is required, you can use this one also. Understand or not? Next one is properties tab. In this properties tab, we don't want to touch anything. Only in the visual tab only we have to do the changes. In properties tab, dynamic tooltip we have to enable. Okay. At the time of real-time project, I will tell you how to enable the dynamic tooltip. Understand or not? Okay. So this is how about this visualization. Anyone having any doubts in the visualization? Because if you know this visual, remaining all visuals are same as it is. Understand? See here, next. So when it comes to the bar related, see here, this one is finished, right? Suppose these are all similar. If you want, you can check it. Suppose, for example, I'm taking this visual, clustered point. See here, go to this one, build a visual, and see here, same y-axis, x-axis, legend, small multiple tooltips, everything is same or not? In y-axis, what type of columns you need to place? Very good. Character or date related. Okay, don't forget same. That's what I'm. So that's the reason each and every point here itself I explained. See here, for other bar related visuals, same as it is. See here. Okay. Understand or not? Okay. Can we take multiple columns in y-axis? If you take multiple columns in y-axis, what option is enabled? drill down. Okay. Can we take multiple columns in x-axis? Yes. If you take more than one column in x-axis, can we take any column in the legend? No, right? Okay. If you take any column in the legend, can we take more than one column in the x-axis? No, very important. Okay. See here. In legend, what type of columns you need to place? Character. Okay. See here. You enable this one. See, that's it. See here. It is showing in one bar different colors, right? So here different bars in different color. That's it. That is the difference. See here in this one, in one bar only it is each product is divided into different one. But here each bar is having each product it is. Mr. Is that clear or not? Okay. And go to the small multiple is also same. Tooltip means you know right. When you mouse over that one, what values are seen, that is tool. If you want to see more values means you can enable the tooltip. Okay. How many colors we can take in tooltip? And number of them. What type of columns? Numeric or decimals most of the times. Okay. 99% we are using numeric or decimals only. Understand or not? See, when you go to the format tab, see here. See here, size and style, same option or not? See, height, width and visual border, background and shadow, all the things same. See here, even subtitle name also, and you can change the title name here and you can see here. Understand or not? Same options. There is no change in that one. Only the visualization is changed. Okay. In one bar only it is showing different colors in that one. Here different colors with different bars it is. That's it. Okay. Remaining all options are same it is. Okay. So this is title. And y-axis axis also same or not? Okay. And legend also. See here in legend where you want to place the 7 and everything. See here for grid lines, zoom slider. For bars is nothing but what is bars? Color changing. See here, these are the default colors given by Power BI, but you can change the color codes. Okay. Not only here, anywhere you can change the color means you have to better to use hexadecimal codes only. Understand? Okay. 90% organization will provide hexadecimal code for each and everything. Okay, those colors only you can apply it. If they didn't provide it, you by using at least take the screenshot and convert into image, and with that image you can generate the hexadecimal code. You know, right? I told you, right, how the process it is. Okay. See, data labels. Understand or not? Okay. And the reference line and everything. Is that clear or not? See here. If you know for one bar related all the options in that particular format, you no need to check other related visuals for bar related visuals. See, all the options are same. Understand? Next. What is the next category? Column chart. First you have to know this one. Column chart. This also I will explain you clearly. Listen. Because if you know this column chart, okay, And this one and this one both are same. Understand or not? See here. Let's see. In this one, in bar related visuals, what type of columns you need to place it in y-axis? Character or data? Here it is quite opposite. Column chart, in column chart, okay, in bar related visuals, in y-axis you are taking character or date related column. Okay, in column chart, that means whatever character or date column, those you can take it in x-axis. Understand or not? Hmm? In x-axis, what columns you are taking in bar chart? Same, you can take it in y-axis here. Understand? That's it. See here. What type of columns in x-axis? Character or date. Quite opposite to the bar. Okay, column chart it is. In bar related visuals, you are taking in y-axis, you are taking either character or date related. In this column chart, you can take those columns in x-axis. In x-axis, what type of columns? Character or date related columns. What type of columns in y-axis? Numeric or decimal? Can we take like character or date related? What aggregation it will perform? Count. If you are taking numeric or decimal in y-axis here, they're also same thing, right? In bar x-axis it is taken. When you are taking numeric or decimal, it is taking what aggregation it is? Some aggregation by default. Okay. If you want to change the different aggregation also, I told you right how to change that one. Okay. And suppose if you are placing in y-axis, if you place like character or date related columns, what aggregation by default it will take? Count. Okay, count it will take. Understand or not? Okay. In this column chart or in bar also, in x-axis, if you are taking character or date related columns, what aggregation it will perform? Count only. Here, that is y-axis here. There it is x-axis, here it is y-axis. Understand or not? Same behavior. In x-axis, if you take more than one column, okay, can we take any column in the legend in bar related visuals? If you take more than one column in the x-axis in bar visuals, can we take any column in the legend? No, right? Okay. See here, similar here also. Suppose if you are using more than one column in the y-axis, can we take any column in the legend? No. Because when you take more than one column in the y-axis, automatically legend is enabled, right? Legend for only one column. That's the reason you cannot take any column in the legend. See here. You try to drag and drop also, nothing. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Only x-axis, y-axis is changed. That's it. So, if it is in y-axis, if you take one column, can we take any column in the legend or not? Clear or not? Huh? You know small multiples and tooltips, right? Same options here also. See here, if you want, you can put small multiple. Year wise, see here, year wise, each and every segment values it is showing. Understand? Most of the times we didn't use the small multiples in real time also. Understand? But we can use tooltip. You know, right? What is tooltip? If you want to see the more values when you mouse over to that particular bar, at that point of time, you have to drag and drop those columns in the tooltip. What type of columns you need to take in this? Numeric or decimals. Hmm? See. Now go to the format of this one. In this format, what options are there? Let's see. You know size and style, right? Huh? The same option, size and style, same options it is. You can see the background, visual border, shadow, everything. We already discussed about in bar visual, right? Same options. Okay. Next one, title name. If you want to change any title name, then here itself you can change the title. Understand or not? Understand or not? Hmm? Okay. So this is the title. X-axis, you know, right? What is X-axis here? Huh? Country here. Those related changes if you want to do it anything here. Or you can increase the font, you can increase the size or decrease this one. And if you don't want the title, see here. And remove this one. Same for X. Understand? Next one is legend. In legend, what changes we have to do? You know, right? Either you can change it to left or right side or anything. You can change it here. Okay. Next one is grid lines. You know grid lines, right? For bar related visuals, what grid lines it is? Same here. Zoom slider? Yes. Okay. Zoom in or zoom out. What about columns? Color changing. Those visuals are bar related. That's the reason bars it is showing. Here column chart, right? That's the reason column. Here you can change only the colors. Understand or not? See here. See here. When you are selecting any of this one, suppose channel partners. For channel partners, what color it is? This is the default color. If you want to change that one, you can change it. See here, ribbons, same options, right? Data labels, you know, right? You want to see the values of each and every. See? If you want to enable the total labels, they have. Understand or not? See here, plotted area and reference point, both are same or? Is that clear or not? So, what is the difference between in the format? What difference you will find it in bars and columns? Yes. Only this name only it is changed. Remaining all the options are same or not? There it is bars. Here the names are columns. It is. Understand or not? See here, for other visuals are also same. For this one also. If you want, you can check it. See here, suppose. Same. X-axis, Y-axis, legend, small multiples, and total. Understand or not? Okay. From your end, try this one. What is the next category? This category is completed. Next one is line and area. If you want to see the trending line, then you have to use line. If anyone is asking, I want to see the trend axis, then you have to take line. This is a line visual. See, even for line also same. X-axis, Y-axis. Extra one is secondary Y-axis, it is there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. In this line, what are the different options are there? X-axis, Y-axis, secondary Y-axis, and same for column related chart visual. X-axis means what type of columns? Character date columns. Okay. See. Secondary y-axis means nothing but if you take more than one column in the y-axis, that is called as secondary y-axis. Okay, see here. Then this y-axis values are showing in the left side. When you take any column in the secondary y-axis, it shows in the right side. Suppose see here. Did you see that one or not? On the right side also it is showing. This is secondary y-axis. This is normal y-axis. Understand or not? Okay. See, when you take one column in the y-axis as well as secondary y-axis, can we take any column in the lesson? You understand my question or not? I'm taking one column in y-axis. I'm taking one more column in secondary y-axis. Can we take any column in the lesson? No. See, blindly, one point you have to remember. If the legend is enabled here, we cannot take any column in the legend. Understand? If the legend is not available here, then we can take any column in the legend. See, you are using y-axis, secondary y-axis. That means the meaning is y-axis related one only. Okay. How many columns you are taking in y-axis? 2 columns. Y-axis and secondary y-axis. That is one column, right? Both are 2 columns. If you take more than one column in the y-axis, okay, we cannot take any column in the legendary. Okay. See here, legend also it is there. If you try to take any column, see here, you cannot take it. What type of columns you need to take in y-axis? Numeric or decimals? Okay. Can we take like character or date related one? If it is numeric or decimal, what aggregations? Some. If you can take like character or date related, what type of aggregations? Count. Understand or not? See, small multiples, tooltip as it is same. Understand or not? See. In the format, what are the changes it will be there? Check it once. See here. You know size and style, right? You know what is the title and everything. You know x-axis. But extra one is here, secondary y-axis. See here. Suppose in the secondary y-axis, don't want title. Okay. See here. And values also you can remove it. You can off this one. See here. Values won't be shown here. If you are taking secondary y-axis also, if you don't want to show that secondary y-axis, then just off these values and title. That's it. But line will be there as it is. Don't worry about that one. Understand? Next one is grid lines, you know, right? Zoom slider. Okay. See, what is lines here? Colors. This is a line related with, that's the reason colors it is. Understand or not? Next one is what is shaded area here? When you on this one, see here like this. Understand or not? Most of the times we don't want to use this one. What is this one? Markers. See here. When you mouse over it, points are showing, right? See here, point. Those are markers. If you want to, and when you mouse over it, at that point of time only markers are showing. But I want to enable the markers. Click on here. See here. You can change the different marker shapes it is. See here, suppose for example, shape it is. I'm taking this one, but I don't want this one. I want this one. See here. Data labels, you know, right? For each and every point, what is the label? See here. Okay. Series of labels means what is this yellow color related to? Sorry, blue color related to? Dark blue and light blue? What is the name of this blue? Sum of sales. What is this one? Sum of cogs. Those names are enabled here. See here. Here, those names are available. Okay. We don't want to use this series of labels because here clearly it will assume the lesson, right? Then why should we need to enable that again? And see here, reference line and everything. Error bars are not required. If any error rows are there, those related one, if you want to show, we cannot use anything on it. Understand? Is that clear or not? So these are the options. Any doubts in this one? See. This one is area chart. See here, this one also. Like suppose for example, if you take this visual, okay. What are the things are there? X-axis, Y-axis, secondary Y-axis, same as it is. But the difference in the visual level, I will show you, see here. Suppose, like this. See here, this is also line only, but below that area is covered or not? Below that some colors, some shaded area is also covered or not? That is the difference between these two. Here there is no shaded area here. Here the shaded area also it is there. That's it. Understand or not? Okay. See here. For this also small multiple tooltips as it is. Okay. When you go to the format also same options. See here, size and style, title, x-axis, y-axis, secondary y-axis. See here, lines, changing the colors. Shaded area, here it is on. If you don't want, see here, it will act like a line only. Understand or not? Markers, data labels, series of labels, all the things are same or not? Understand or not? Like this. Next one is, this is also similar like that. Stacked area chart, also similar like that. But here only in between the lines itself, the area is covered. Understand or not? Okay. And this is also same. See, this one is both line and column chart. This is a column chart only. This is only line. But both column chart and line means you have to take this visual. See here? In this visual. What type of columns you need to place? See here. I'm taking same. X-axis, Y-axis is same. What line column you need to take? Like suppose, for example, discount. See here. Understand or not? It looked like this. Understand? See column legend. Can we take the column legend or not? Understand or not? See here, you are taking line, okay, line axis and column y-axis. Column y-axis are bars, line y-axis is this the one. Okay, that's the reason we can take legend column. But if you use this, see, after taking these two line and column chart, okay, check it once whether legend is enabled or not. If there is no legend, you can take the column in the legend, right? Understand or not? See here, small multiples and tooltip, all are same or not? Okay, so now in the format, what is size and style is there? You know, right? What is the size and style? Okay. Title, x-axis, y-axis, secondary y-axis, you know. Legend, you know, this one. Grid lines, zoom slider. What are the extra things here? Columns and lines. Because both columns and lines with there. If you want to change the colors for columns, this one. If you want to change the colors for lines, this is the one you have to use. Understand or not? See here, you want to enable the markers, okay, data labels. Understand or not? This is how you can use. Only these two only the changes. Remaining color same one. Any doubts in this one? Okay. So these are the two categories. So this is bar and column, line and area. Next one is waterfall, funnel and scatter and pie chart, donut chart on all these things tomorrow. Tomorrow all the visualizations are completed. Once the visualizations is completed, what is the next topic? Service. We need to discuss about service level. Understand? Very important. Service level, only 2 classes will be there. Once it is completed, what is the next one? Most probably service related things are next week it is completed. service. Saturday I will start that one, service related one. One more class is required. Maybe on Wednesday, Thursday, I think. Okay. So once that service is completed, Power BI is completed. Then we need to discuss like real-time project, interview questions, resume preparation, all these things. Understand? Any doubts? Anyone having any doubts? If you in the visualization, if you know one visual, similar, all the visuals are same. Even same format options also. Understand clearly? That's the reason you have to know each and every option for one visual. Remaining options are all are same it is. Understand or not? So tomorrow we need to discuss remaining visualizations. Tomorrow 100% other visuals it is completed. Okay. So we can stop it here. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Understand or not? Any doubts anyone having? So this week I will share the complete Power BI service also. I will share the document. Okay. Check it once. Final document this week only. Okay. Anyone having any doubts online team? Monday is holiday, right? Monday is holiday. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm taking holiday. So you guys need to, before that only, next week it is online. Thursday and Friday it is online it is. Okay, for offline people. Okay, better to take the link from Sham. Okay. Did you get that link? Check it once. Okay. Any doubts or anything is there? So we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow.
కావట్లేదమ్మా. ఇంట్లోనే ఉన్నానమ్మా.